Hello and welcome back to Why So Serious. I'm Mora28 and I've been told that I should look around my little home here. Oh god, skeleton horse, go away. Just go away. I don't want you anymore. We're staring at the floor right now because I didn't want to spoil anything. But let's see. Somebody has made a chisels and bits. Skeletal horse. Creeper, I'm gonna kill you. See, this is a skeletal horse that I can like. It won't do anything bad. My table's slightly messed up. Let's see if that fixes it. There we go. Right sides now. Right sides. Oh, this is pretty neat. This is actually really well done. What is that? That's probably brown stained clay and bone blocks. It's a little wide, but it's really, really nice, actually. Did a really good job. So can I, like, pick this up, or is it, like, 4 individual pieces? I think it's, like, 4 pieces. Oh, I want to break this to see if I can move it, but I don't want to destroy it. You've got no legs! Alright, let's put that back. Okay. Gotta see if there's a way to make this like one giant piece. That's pretty neat. I feel like this should be turned into a statue. Hey there. Just checking out my... Well, it's not a Trojan horse, but it is a gift horse. Oh, I've always wanted to do this. I am looking a gift horse in the mouth. Yes. Let's see. Let's check some stuff out real quick. It has actually been a while since I've been on here. Oh, there's another one. They're everywhere. How many did he make? Did I type house? No, I typed horse. Horse. A few, it seems. Okay, so there's one here. Alright. Those are real ones, we gotta be careful. Some of these have been triggered and will not spawn anything, but a good number of them have not. So I have to be really, really careful. Alright. There's one on another portal too. Oh, jeez. Alright. So these guys are potentially scary. That guy's safe. That guy over there might be scary. Okay, there's one here. On top of another portal. I was expecting one on the docks. There's one up top of my little impromptu shop here, which turned into a fishing AFK thing. Alright. And there's nothing down here because I never actually finished making the staircase. Oops. It's a regular axe, right? And you put one down here too. That's fantastic. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. All right. I need to go get some supplies together. I'll be right back. Something I want to do today, while I'm actually logged in, I want to finish that damn roof. Excuse me. I want to finish that darn roof. It's about time that I actually have a complete house. And you know what? I think I should finish the roof on this thing too. Maybe make a proper way to get down here. That sounds like a fantabulous idea. Absolutely fantabulous. I will be right back. So I cleared out some of the horses we have in here, so it's a little bit quieter now. We still have quite a bit that are scattered about the landscape that are potentially threats. Like that one right there I think is dangerous. Is that a horse over there? Not a real horse, that's a statue horse over there. I have a feeling I'm going to be finding these things for quite a while. I haven't even checked my mine shaft yet. Oh boy. Anyway, so just finishing up working on the roof here. I've not been on this server a lot lately, and there is a really simple reason for it. For the most part, I'm not really impressed with Minecraft 1.10.2. There have been a few mods that have come out that are just, I think, are really awesome and I really like say Cyberware. Flexbeard, I think, did a fantastic job with that mod, and I look forward to playing it and using it. However, for the most part, I can't say the same thing about 1.10.2 on the whole. Performance-wise, it is absolute garbage, and it's I don't know why, really. For the most part, the mods should work better in certain regards, but they don't. They don't. Excuse me. They don't come close to working better. For the most part, 1.10.2 has been a giant step back in performance, and a good portion of that is to do with block states. There's just a lot more overhead now for every single block added to the game. Every possible variation has to be loaded into memory and kept in memory, and then pulled up whenever it's needed, which can go a bit crazy in terms of what's needed to actually run and show stuff. It's not fun stuff. You go there. Alright. This is going to be a really super duper simple roof. I just want to make sure that I can go upstairs without fear of zombie death horses, as well as their riders of doom. I still have my little death marker there. Anyway, performance for 1.10.2 has just had me really, really frustrated. Like, immeasurably so. Recently, there have been a few patches coming to Forge which will actually improve performance, which is good. One of the things they've actually fixed, I think it was Mez fixed it? I'm not honestly sure. They finally fixed the slider for mip mapping, so that your client no longer tries to immediately reload the resources as you move it. And for most mod packs, if you do that, if it tries to load and reload everything really quickly in quick succession, you will probably crash your client. If at the very least you're going to lock it up for a fairly good period of time. And I can't speak tonight. That's okay. That's okay, we will have a roof. Speaking is not required. I do need to find more wood to use for the side paneling, though. Do I want to go up any higher? Yes, we do. Oops. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and break some of this down to planks. Bam. And we'll do it on the other side, too. Oh, inventory tweaks. You put the right plank this time. It likes putting fir planks instead of spruce planks, because they look very similar. You know, I just realized I made a mistake. I can't do this, because I would then... Yeah, you know, never mind. We can do this. This will be fine. It's going to look weird regardless. I don't care. I've long ago accepted that my builds are unique. They're unique like a very special snowflake that will be destroyed with the slightest hint of warmth. Or, in my case, creeper. Alright. Yeah, no, this will be fine. You know what, though? We need more of these lovely stairs. Yeah, like so. Good. Good, good. You know, this is almost tall enough. I could probably fit another room up top. It's very tempting. Yeah, check that out, though. That death was at the very end of August. That was a while ago. It's a while ago. For the most part, the SeriousVanilla pack here is a really small pack. It shouldn't have any real performance overhead. But it does. But it does. It has nothing to do with actually the pack itself, the way that it's made. It's just, like I said, 1.10.2 is rough. It's getting better. It's actually getting much better. However, we're not there yet. We will be there soon, but we're not there yet. I know that a few other people have been having issues with packs that they're trying to make. Performance that they had in 1.7.10, you're just not getting it right now. And it's really kind of funny to think that, because really, if any of you have actually played Minecraft in 1.7.10, the initial versions of that was absolutely terrible on performance. It was so bad that a modder had to go out, pillage code from, well, I say pillage. They implemented an idea that was put in a newer version of Minecraft and backport it to 1.7.10 in an effort to improve performance. And they did a fantastic job at it. As far as I'm aware, they actually did better than what Mojang's code did. And that mod became SeriousCraft. Everyone knows and loves it because it made the game playable. It was pretty much required, that and Optifine for a lot of people. I've never really had luck with Optifine. Every time I've tried to use that mod, it broke something. Hey guys. You want a piece of me, don't you? And I have no armor because I lost it. I'll just stand here and hit you because you're stupid. You can hear them, like, toggle between being on fire and not. It's kind of funny. Don't really mind the combat changes that much, but, it's a little bit odd. I would love to see a version of, Falcon's weapon mod for 110.2. Or maybe 111, whichever one actually turns out to be the one people stick with. So it doesn't look like much, but I finally have a roof up on this thing, so that's good, right? This could really use like a balcony or something. Because it looks so bad. I could use a balcony. So center of the house is roughly like right here, so go bam. Bam. Double doors. Not to be confused with Dumbledore. Alright. Get off my cursor. So we're gonna have these guys poking out. How much do we want those to go out? Do we want like a full-on thing? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's good, I suppose. That means if I do 7 and then 7 and then 1 in the center, that means the center block is exactly... So this was actually dead center, okay. However, if I want to have a door here, it's either got to be a one door or it's got to be an open balcony. Because I don't think... You know what? I wonder if Malice's Doors has a 3x3 option or a 3x2 option. Alright. Let's see, that's... We're using spruce in here, right? You can see this outside, right? Yeah, so we don't want to actually break that. Get out of the way, fake horse. Nobody loves you. Nah, that's way too far. That's way too far. We'll just make a nice little simple thing. I don't want it to be like too uber fancy, but I do like the idea of having something so that I could just say, oh, we can come out and look at the landscape, because it is pretty nice. Let's be fair here, it's pretty nice. Those are on the floor. And yes, I could pick them up, but we're going for the lazy answer. Alright, so we got that. Yes, okay, I'll go with that. One of the mods I normally turn off whenever this updates is on, I think, and it causes the sounds to go all funky. I think it's supposed to make it so that things sound better when you're mining, but it just messes up stuff in the overworld really bad. You get really weird echoes. There shouldn't be any reverb from me putting a block above my head and open outdoors. In a mine? Sure. Outside? No. And the mod, as far as I know, is not able to differentiate between that. And it just makes really weird stuff. Huh. No. That is a lot of wood. This way we at least have some kind of like outdoor view. Can I put that in my offhand and access it? I can! Oh, that's awesome. Too bad it takes up so much screen space. Okay, you don't make them like that, they're like this, right? That's a gate. Is it planks on the outside, sticks in the center? It is, okay. Very lovely. And if we're doing that, may as well do this too, right? Bam. Alright. Oh, I'm too short. Oh, that's not birch anyway, it's fir. How many times will I do that, you ask? Quite a few times. Especially considering I actually had the fur on me. Okay. Yeah, I just punched a 3x3 hole. I would hope I had the fur on me. There we go, that's nice. We could look out at an all we survey and see the majestic squid, the crafting table blocking out like a good solid 15% of the screen. Alright, so that place over there still needs a roof. I think that's just going to be a shack. And by that, I mean it's going to have a flat roof. Alright, so what material is that? That is fir, right? So, I think... I don't want to use spruce, because I use spruce for the floor, but I think spruce is probably the best option. Because birch is going to be way, way too light. And it should look like, because if it's a flat roof, right, water's not really going to drain off of it. So it should look like the spruce to show that it was, like, maybe sealed with pitch or whatever. So I think, yeah, spruce is the best option. Spruce, don't let me down. Nor you, fake horse. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's get in here. And you need to get off my equipment. Okay. Let's see. Boop. Excellent, okay. So I think I'm going to actually leave it the height it is now. I like it. It's 3 high. It's not too terribly big, but it is enough that I can throw you away, throw you away, throw you away. Throw you away, and you away. It's big enough that I can actually walk around, see what I'm doing, not have to worry too much. I lost part of the horsey. Alright. Can you, like, combine pieces? No, okay. That would be neat if you could combine the pieces. It would make things a lot better, actually. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, turn those back into planks. We're going to open this one time. Slab it up. We got slabs. Let's see. So this is going to be a fishing shack, right? If it's a fishing shack, I imagine that it would kind of smell. So, let's see. Do we want to add windows, or do we want to have the roof elevated slightly with, like, the ability for a breeze to come in? Or do we just embrace the fish? We could embrace the fish. We are going to embrace the fish. It's too late. Executive decision, it's happening. The immersive engineering treated wood planks would be so awesome right now. The good news is, even though I'm making this a giant flat surface, nothing will spawn up here. It is going to be a mob-free zone, unlike my house. We also need to go downstairs and sleep. I have a fairly good chance of being shot off of here. I thought that was a gravestone for a second. It was just the way the stone looked. Excellent. Alright. This is really a false wall anyway, so let's come down here. Will you let me sleep? There are monsters nearby, of course there are. There's always monsters, there's always some sort of boogeyman. It's actually a really bad place to sleep. It's a good way to end up with your head inside of the floor. Nope, okay, so there's no sleeping in here. At all, okay. And sword. You, right there, are causing me grief. Oh, and now there's other ones. You stupid little guys. Don't you know you're not wanted? Stay calm, click in a rhythmic fashion, and you'll be fine. It's the great secret to the combat update. No longer do you need tactics, just click slowly and calmly as it comes up. That's it. Good job. Alright, now can I sleep, please? Yay! One thing I'm sad about is this little fish farm we got here. As far as I'm aware, it actually breaks in 1.11. They fixed the interaction with fishing rods not losing their interact event with doors like this. So I need to find another way that I can use to get stuff in the future. Have ourselves a persimmon. Alright, and let's go ahead and put this guy's buddy back together so that he's not lonely down here. Let's see. So you can shift them around like that, right? But can you rotate them? You can rotate them. Let's see. Which piece is this? This is a front piece. So, clicky. Rotate. Clicky. Are you facing the wrong way? You're facing the wrong way. This is the goofiest thing. How does this even work? Let's see something here. There we go. And let's see. No. No. Yes. They're twins. Very, very, very nice job there, SeriousCreeper. I actually like these guys. They're pretty neat. The only thing that I would do different if able, right, is to like nick a little bit out of the legs to make them look like they're rounded. But other than that, this is pretty sweet. I wish they were just one block instead of the 5. I can turn these into like little chariot pullers. Anyway, I need to figure out how to do a little staircase here. I think I'm going to work on that off camera a bit. And I think that will be a project for another time. I want to thank you all for stopping by. This is going to be a bit of a short episode, a little bit of a boring one too, unfortunately. But I had a bunch of little stuff I wanted to talk to, and for the most part, I needed to vent about 110.2. I'm really, really disappointed about it. I think it will be good. I don't think it's good now, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I will see you all later.